Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in. With the spring selling season just around the corner, auction activity rose above the 2,000 mark for the first time in 9 weeks, with 2,018 homes auctioned across the combined capitals this week. Rising for the fourth consecutive week, this week's auction activity is up 10.8% compared to last week's 1,816 and is 3% above the number of auctions held this time last year, 1,960. The increase in auction activity saw preliminary clearance rates dip after holding above 60% for the past 2 weeks. Of the 1,522 results collected so far, 59.1% returned a successful result, down 3.5 percentage points from last week's preliminary rate. 62.6% revised to 58.8% at final figures. For 1.1 percentage points above the clearance rate recorded this time last year, 58%. Across Sydney, this week's auction activity was up 23.8% compared to the previous week, 639, and 33.6% higher than this time last year, 592. With 791 homes auctioned across the city, the highest volume of auctions held since late June. With 591 results collected so far, Sydney recorded its lowest clearance rate in 3 weeks, 56.9%, and highest withdrawal rates in 8 weeks, 25.4%. A preliminary rate of 63.4% was recorded the previous week, later revised to 59.1% at final figures, while this time last year, 80.2% of the auctions returned a successful result. Auction activity held steady across the smaller capitals this week, with auction volumes rising across Adelaide, 12.1%, and Perth, 53.3%, but falling across Canberra, minus 13.7%, and Brisbane, minus 5.2%. Amongst the smaller capitals, Brisbane recorded both the busiest week and the lowest preliminary clearance rate, with 41.6% of the 145 auctions held returning a successful result. Adelaide hosted 139 auctions and recorded a preliminary clearance rate of 78%, while 62.7% of the auctions held in Canberra returned a successful result. The results for 14 of the 23 auctions held in Perth have been collected so far. 6 returned a successful result, while just 1 of the 3 auctions held in Tasmania this week was successful. That's all for today. Thanks for listening and see you guys next time.